Hey, detective.
Oops.
They made us do it! We were afraid for our lives!
Evan, you fucking pussy!
Okie dokie, culture lovers, it's Dave here, back with the Virgology channel, and we are watching episode 5 of Peacemaker. What is the Peacemaker? Don't think it matters. John Cena is still tearing stuff up. So, I think that's his hangover cure. So all you need is after a terrible night of your eagle whining in your ear. Oh, nice. Ah, that's the alien goop, isn't it? Oh.
Hey, are you avoiding my calls?
No, not at all. I was working, and I just thought it would be too late to call back is all.
Ooh.
But I have to go to work now.
Lee,
Though Key, I'm sorry.
are you in danger?
No, not at all.
Okay, then why don't I come back?
Not yet, okay?
Oh.
Yeah, you know, babe, we both lost our jobs. And I appreciate you taking this work for a couple months to get us back on our feet, even though you didn't want to. But right now, it seems like you're choosing this.
I'm not. I really do have to go to work. Mwah.
I don't really know the significance of the diary, but maybe that will come clear. You should ask her to do that a while ago.
A
didn't you?
year ago, Alan Kupperberg, the billionaire CEO of Wearsoft and pop singer Vandalia, perished in a plane crash. During their autopsies, small insect-like winged creatures, presumably extraterrestrial, were found in their skulls. This is when we first became aware of the butterflies. This viscous amber fluid has been found on the premises of all the dead butterflies. Lab studies show the fluid's genetic structure is dissimilar to anything on this planet. The fluid seems to be the butterfly's only food source, which makes what Leota discovered last night potentially significant. This was on the bulletin board in the Goff home. Leota noticed that this is also where Annie Sturphausen was employed.
You fucking suck at PowerPoint, Diebeard!
Yeah, well, you can do it next time. It's not like I enjoy doing this.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, it's amazing the incredible amount of time you put into this presentation and how incredibly shitty it still is.
Okay, Peacemaker, shut up.
Dude, I didn't mean to put your father in prison.
And why'd you put him there, you fat fuck?
Because I couldn't think of anybody else.
What about Ariana Grande or Drake?
What?
Brad Pitt or Payne Stewart or Doug the Pug? Khloe Kardashian, the Red Tiger from Voltron, Fran Tarkenton, Joe Montana, Joe Montana, Eddie Murphy, Michael Jordan, Michael B. Jordan, BTS, Eugene Levy?
Fuck, dude.
John Lovitz? Shut the fuck up and listen, man. I'm giving you a list of people you could have done. Danny DeVito, Will Ferrell, Howard Stern, Baba Booey, Robin Ophelia, Quivers, Alice Cooper, Ozzy Osbourne, Sharon Osbourne, Bill Cosby. He just got out. He's got time on his hands. Amy Winehouse.
Dude, Amy Winehouse is fucking dead.
Optimus Prime, Shipwreck, Cobra Commander, the fucking cunts from Riverdale.
All right, next time I fucking have to frame somebody, it'll be one of all those fucking thousands of people you just mentioned.
Yeah, tell that to my dad.
Peacemaker, shut the fuck up!
Heard you were harassing the guards, asking for me all night.
I didn't kill that girl. Yeah, so you said.
So they all always say.
Yeah, but they can't prove it now, can they, Lucy Lou?
Lucy Lou, because we're both Asian. How incredibly fucking clever. What should I call you, Jimmy Fallon?
The problem is, we impounded the car that was there that night. That ain't my car.
Registration says otherwise, Guy Fieri.
And we have 2 eyewitnesses who said that you kidnapped them. Well, they're fucking lying.
And your fingerprints, Blake Shelton, are all over the murder victim's apartment. I'm running out of white guys.
Just take my prints. That's all I'm saying, okay?
Oh, there you go. Hooligan. Yeah.
You want me to get these to the lab?
Hold off a beat. First, scan them and send them directly to me.
How do we scan fingerprints?
I don't know. Take a picture with your phone.
Amazing.
Wait, it might be blurry because I don't have that new phone with the macro setting.
Then borrow someone's phone that has macro.
And then have them airdrop it to me? Yeah, I will have them airdrop it to me.
We could get flagged for that stuff. I do like your people's noodles. You got that. Rice-based. Not heavy on the carbs like the wops.
Well, I'm glad I invented them then.
Hey, don't we need some sort of search warrant going into this place?
Anytime anyone officially starts to deal with the butterfly situation, someone higher up in the government shuts them down.
Which is why this task force doesn't officially exist. Waller is funding us by secretly diverting funds from other operations, which leaves us on our own.
So it's just the 5 of us against an alien invasion?
And Murn?
I was counting Murn, just not Diebeer back there because he's fucking useless.
Dude, what'd I say?
Sorry, Economos, jeez.
That sounded very sincere. Thank you very much.
Yes, it's just the...
What's he up to? Go, paranoid much? Ah.
Who knocks on a window when there's a door right there?
What's this? What's this? What's this?
You've come a far way from the jungles of Nyasa.
Yeah. And all the people you slaughtered there.
Please. Now you were some angel.
I've changed since then.
Walter said you needed my help.
Situation is delicate. Requires something other than your usual sledgehammer.
Well, these days, Murn, I'm barely bald peen. I'll take care of you.
Makes you want to know whether Emerge is a good guy or a bad guy. Ah, there you go. There you go. Got his fingerprints.
Yeah, that's him.
I don't think that's the guy.
Amber, now is not the time to lie, all right?
Fuck.
He was a pretty nice guy, all
bah.
things considered. We didn't want to get him in trouble. And the one that you got in there now is some sort of Nazi, right?
All right, that might be overkill.
Fought these butterflies before, remember?
We're not even sure they're in there. Just take your pistol.
I finger bang you, not using my pinky.
That's a disgusting phrase.
Hey, just
Wow.
saying because lesbians don't finger bang.
We finger bang more than the rest of the world combined.
Okay, you're right. I just forgot women had fingers for a second, okay?
How do you think we grab things?
Not in life, in sex.
Oh, so you just thought women's fingers just fell off during sex?
I don't know, I wasn't thinking, okay?
Clearly.
Hey, what?
Don't do anything stupid.
No problem.
And I'll ask the questions.
Fine by me.
You're definitely gonna be chill.
Fucking chill, dude. Jesus, relax. Freaking out.
I love Peacemaker's like he's about
Activate
40. Gee, man, I'm chill. What?
Hey, how you doing?
Okay, how are you?
Oh my god! What? What are you doing?
The fuck?
X-ray vision. You can see in their brains.
Nobody said any of this gunfight, by the way. What if they're like making it, or there's some like giant sort of, you know, creature that's kidding? Whoa! Oh! Oh! That's not good. Crap.
There's a factory
behind the warehouse, and some butterflies have trapped us inside of some sort of...
computer room.
Copy. We're on our way.
Be careful.
How much ammo has he got?
Your friends are with Charlie, they won't last long.
Who's Charlie?
Our guardian angel.
Looks like he's been slacking.
Gotta blow him up. You gotta get rid of all those.
Okay.
I'm through fucking around.
Yo, what the hell is that?
It's a grenade I tied to a Russian tank shell.
Why not just the grenade?
Grenade blows up like 2 people.
How many people does this blow up?
I don't know. I invented it this morning.
What?
Amazing. Hey.
Eat peace, motherfuckers! Let's go!
Whoa! Can you go out and help?
Deactivate X-ray vision.
Run at a bio would have been appreciated.
Really?
Look at Abaya's face.
Bomb?
The devastation. We killed Hardcore. Vigilante. Whoa!
Oh no.
It's a gorilla.
Fuck!
Whoa!
Economos? You fucking stud!
Yeah, I am. I'm a fucking stud.
You fucking killed a gorilla with a chainsaw!
Who fucking does that?
Motherfucker! You do!
Maybe next gorilla.
I didn't do it, you fucking know it! Fucking
What's going on?
He was just told he's not getting out of jail. What a shame, huh?
What are you talking about?
He got his fingerprint results back from the lab. They matched the prints at the crime scene.
You gotta be fucking kidding me.
That's weird.
Captain, what the hell is going on? Where's Captain Mealy?
Well, the mayor wasn't pleased with the performance around the Sturphausen murder, so I'm replacing her. Captain Locke.
All right, okay, I'm sure you're not up to speed on what's been happening.
Oh, I'm pretty much up to speed.
All right, well, I just heard that the prints for Augie Smith were double-checked and they came back a match, but I saw the prints for myself. He was right, they don't match.
And you are?
Sophie Song, sir.
Detective Song, are you a forensic print analyst?
What?
Do you have an expertise in analyzing fingerprints that people here don't know about? Perhaps a forensics degree you didn't want to share with the department for fear would give you an unfair advantage?
No, I don't have any of those things.
Well, then I don't see how
In addition to that, 2 witnesses admitted that they were lying and they identified Christopher Smith, Peacemaker, not his father, as the man who kidnapped them.
August Smith controls the Aryan Empire. Would this be the first time they coerced someone into changing their testimony?
August Smith is being framed. I know he's a bad guy, but that...
Detective Song, you strike me as one of those uptight gals that pushes herself too hard to prove the men don't have one up on her.
What?
We get it. You're good. Why don't you take the rest of the night off? Give yourself a well-deserved rest.
I don't need a rest.
Urgent request, Detective.
They could pull strings, can't they? This is very interesting, actually.
Hello?
It's done.
Good.
There you go.
You and hardcore? Hell, Chris, I don't know. Look, I doubt that you and her are a possibility, but hey, you never know.
She digs me. She called me handsome.
She did.
Oh, yeah.
How?
What?
Tell me the context. Like, exactly how did she say that you were handsome?
Okay, so she says, I'm quoting here. Just because you're handsome.
That's how she ended it?
What?
It's not even a sentence.
Well, she said, just because you're handsome, you think you can do whatever you want.
Right.
Even though you're a piece of shit murderer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe she'll come around.
Yeah?
Just be nice to her. But not overly nice, because she won't like that. Don't talk about her tits and her pussy.
Yeah, but
Strong.
what about when we're fucking?
That's what I'm talking about. You just getting way ahead of yourself.
Right.
Look, dude, you really aren't a bad guy. You just use being a dick as a way to push people away. But if you would just take a second and just drop that and be Chris Smith, I think people actually might like you. What?
I just never had this before.
What?
This, you giving me advice and having my back.
It's your friends. It's nice.
Well, we've all had each other's back today, right?
Yeah. It's like a real team out there.
Yeah. The 11th Street kids. We roll like that.
I just never thought I'd have it.
Oh.
I gotta take a piss.
He's never had a family, a nice family, or a nice team. He's never had that. And then she's feeling bad because she's got to like screw him over because of her mom.
Sorry, thin walls.
Oh, yeah, no worries.
I bet she's going to feel bad about that and just go, no, she can't screw him over. Essentially, he's a good guy. He's just, you know,
Don't forget
product
to
of
wash
his...
your hands.
Oh, no, she's going to leave it there. I thought she changed her mind.
Why are you here?
Couldn't sleep.
Oh, you know what's going to happen. She's going to find out that Mercer's a butterfly sheep by putting on the X-ray vision.
Activate X-ray vision.
Oh. Oh, okay. Let's have it.
Yo, Mr. Murn, this is crazy. You gotta check this.
Fantastic. Another wonderful twist in the tail of episode 5 of Peacemaker. Fantastic. No, we knew. I kind of, as soon as that helmet, that X-ray helmet come in, I think it's got to come into play somehow. Uber violent, uber funny. I'm really enjoying this series. I think it's actually really good. And what I'm enjoying is like we're now seeing. I think in the last 2 episodes, we've seen the pathos a little bit with Peacemaker. We now know that he had a really kind of messed up childhood. What his father actually did to him, actually that damage that's been placed there, but also seeing that yearning for a bit like Book of Boba Fett, the yearning for the tribe, the yearning for the family, the yearning to be appreciated. And you know, and he also, what was interesting that he said in about episode 2, I think, when he said, you know, when he was crying on his bed and the vigilante saw him, you know, he knows, he's aware of how he behaves. He's actually very aware of it. He actually sort of says, you know that he acts like a dick because he wants to push people away. So it's kind of interesting, isn't it, that he's kind of open to that sort of thing. You know, in my weird psychotherapist, school grad psychotherapist kind of insight there. But you know, even in bio talking, then I thought it was a very sort of significant, you know, significant journeys for both of them, because you know she's you know, obviously Waller's daughter, and didn't really take this job sort of seriously. Really, somebody just implanted into this small team to fight these butterflies around the world, which is insane. But now you can see that she's now looking into her own conscience, because I think she's the conscience of the show. Really, I think she's the person who's, you know, she's the person who's kind of in between. You've got the people that are doing the jobs. You've got you know, who's supposed to be the good guys, but she's also got a mother who's definitely ambiguous. You know, she's done some horrible things, but also sort of showing that, you know, she's part of the team. She you know, she's actually kind of seeing beyond Peacemaker and actually sort of seeing him as Chris Smith. I'm sure he's supposed to call Chris Smith. You know, and actually sort of, you know, allowing him to be himself, but also seeing beyond that. And, you know, and then becoming friends. Oh, and it's reciprocal as well, because, you know, he's come in and have a beer, even though she's going, what's that about? But really, he's kind of saying, you know, it's a friend that isn't another psychopath like Vigilante, another sociopath. It's somebody who is actually relatively kind of normal. And that with the backdrop also of, you know, the upbringing, what his father must have taught him about people who are other, you know, because he was, you know, the racial slurs, especially the Asian racial slurs. You know, it's also peppering. It's letting you kind of know where he actually sort of comes from, and that's probably sort of, you know, fighting within him. You know, this idea of kind of, you know, trying to make, you know, I'm going to make peace no matter how many people I've got to kill to get there. You know, that's always the diatribe of the people, always the most evil. You know, you always see that people like the Ku Klux Klan or people who are even Nazis, but, you know, they'd always kind of say, you know, what they're doing is for God. If you believe in that kind of thing, you know, they're the righteous. You know, their hate and their anger is righteous. It's what God wants. It's interesting, that, isn't it? I've gone very up my bum with all of this. Say I didn't expect to sort of go this way, but it's happening. But I think it was a very kind of, you know, I would say it's a very significant episode. I think the things that we learned, we saw in this episode, we saw actually a team coming together. And it's really kind of the first time you see that kind of team vigilante. I think probably, obviously, you can see with the going to be addition with Judo Master, I guess, that the team will be sort of, you know, solidified there, and probably, you know, there's going to be sort of because Murr's interests me at the moment, because it's whether he's a good guy or a bad guy. My gut instinct is saying that he is working against his own. There's always a character. I don't know if you remember, if you don't remember the TV series V. You know, when it was about the Earth being invaded by aliens, and Robert Englund, that played Freddy Krueger, played Willy in V, and he was actually a lizard that decided to sort of, you know, be part of the Earth resistance and fight against his own sort of kind. You know, he actually sort of think it was wrong that they were invaded, and he becomes sort of an ally. You know, so maybe Murs is kind of like that. So it's kind of interesting, and he wants to keep Vigilante's father in pokey. Now, I wonder if what he did kind of say, isn't that leverage probably over Peacemaker to sort of keep him out of the way or keep him controlled? I don't know. Maybe we'll find out later. So now we know that everybody knows that Murs is actually a butterfly, and I think he's going to basically say, you know, yes, I am. But I've done bad things in the past, and I want to atone for them, and I want to stop the invasion, and I want to kill all these other butterflies. So will it be one of those things where, you know, Anabaya will then become also the confidant for Murs? Because I said she's the conscience of the show. You know, is she going to be the person who's keeping the secrets, keeping that secret for the rest of the team? Also, you know, planting the diary now. I want to know the significance of the diary. I don't know if it's supposed to sort of, you know, there's something in there that's supposed to spark Peacemaker into some kind of action. Maybe there is. We'll find out later on, I no doubt. So Adebayo is kind of the person who's in the middle, and even Harcourt is now warming up, because it seems that actually she has a lot of parallels with Peacemaker in many ways, but differently. You know, Peacemaker's kind of just, you know, a jock and a douche, whereas, you know, in a way, Harcourt kind of is. in a more quiet and sort of, you know, what's the word? In a kind of more sort of aloof way. She's very kind of distant and stuff like that, but she actually also enjoyed it, had fun, and of the survival and the euphoria of that, and actually decided to bond with the team. She's part of the team, and you can see that she, you know, she was also probably kind of quite single. But I think, well, it says that, doesn't she? She's very single-minded, you know, and even she, I think she even smells a rat with Murs as well. He told her, I think she smells a rat. She kind of looked at him, and you know, when she said, you know, you can go enjoy yourself, and she kind of went, yeah, and he goes, we good? And yeah, she kind of suspects something in there. She's very suspicious. Anyway, that was great. I had quite a lot to say about it. Good episode. Good episode. I think we got a lot of sort of stuff at that. It was nice now seeing all those kind of screaming aliens. A lot of comedy, a lot of kinds of good kind of humor in there as well. Great fun series. It's very silly. That's what I like about it. It's silly. We need silly. Silly and violent, and it's kind of stuff I grew up watching. And it's nice to see that we can still sort of do that and have a laugh, and a lot of cartoon violence, because it kind of is, really. It's all sort of really sort of cartoon. And wonderful. Can't wait for the next episode, episode 6. Cannot wait for it. It's going to be good. Anyway, I think that's all that I've got. I think I need to actually have a lie down in the dark room. While I'm doing that, click any of the videos around you. Please like and subscribe, because this is new for me. You'll probably see that I do different ways, different formats, as I'm trying to sort of create in my head the best way to do this, using different microphones and everything like that. So, you know, it's not polished. I promise it will be eventually when I find out the right kind of balance and stuff like that. But your support will be appreciated. And like, share, subscribe, comment, do all of those sort of things. Be most appreciated. You have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time. Peacemaker out.